Hello everyone, I hope you're staying home, staying safe and sanitizing your hands all the time. Now today we have the most unusual comparison. You might say unusual because we are comparing a OnePlus 8 with the Vivo X50 Pro. In your mind you might already be thinking that OnePlus 8 is a winner and you might have your own reasons. But X50 Pro has a few things which the OnePlus 8 doesn't have. As you know, no smartphones are complete and a complete package. So let me tell you, whichever one you buy, eventually the company is the same as BBK Electronics. The dollar actually goes to the same company. Now, the X50 Pro and the OnePlus 8 is a very spec'd up phones. These are both premium phones and they both are priced around 50,000. The OnePlus 8, the one I'm holding in my hand, is got 12 gig of RAM, 256 GB of storage, while this one has an 8 gig of RAM and 128 GB of storage. You might already be thinking this to be a winner, but this has a quad camera setup and this is a tri-camera setup. This has an inbuilt gimbal, which makes a lot of difference, and we have really tested some while shooting outside. Both of them have a 90 hertz screen, which is very fast, but the OnePlus 8 gets a fluid screen, which is even more faster or better. But let's do a complete shootout and see what each one has, and let's see, and then you can take a pick which one to buy, shall we? So OnePlus 8 comes with a Snapdragon 865 chipset as opposed to Vivo's Snapdragon 765G. Now this makes a difference again. Vivo catches up on the OnePlus in the camera department. Now this is what I was telling you. Vivo has a 4-camera setup. Now this is a gimbal. If you notice very closely, the camera rests around a rubber pad, which is like a gimbal, it gives you very steady shots while we are shooting. And the lenses are 48 megapixel, 8 plus 8 plus 13 MP. OnePlus 8 on the other hand has a 3-camera setup. It comes with a 48 MP, 16 MP and 2 MP. Now the OnePlus 8 Pro is got a 4-camera setup, but that's 15,000 more expensive, so let's not get there. Coming to the front cameras, the Vivo is offering a superior front camera. It has a 32 megapixel selfie camera and the OnePlus 8 has a 16 MP camera. So now you see the specs is outweighed by the camera department for Vivo. Vivo somehow holds very nicely on your hand. OnePlus 8 also holds very nicely on the hand, but the matte finish of Vivo is also very beautiful. OnePlus 8 on the other hand is a shiny glass, so which I think will attract a lot of your fingerprints. You'll have to use the covers anyways, but both of them look very good to each one. But somehow if you look from a perspective, I don't know, I think somehow Vivo scores in terms of looks from the back. So both the phones have good battery. The OnePlus has a 4300 mAh battery and the Vivo has a 43 and 15 mAh more, which is 4315. Now this 15 can give you 1 hour of standby time also. OnePlus 8 has a fluid AMOLED and the Vivo has a standard AMOLED display. So I would say that in the screen and resolution, both of them score equally well, and both of them look very bright, very lit. So there's no problem in that. So both these videos I took while running. The OnePlus 8 video, you can see that it's shaking a bit, whereas the Vivo is more steadier. Now this is where the gimbal kicks in. It really holds the shots very steady. Now if you see the picture shots of both of them look pretty neat in the quad camera. Now this you'll see they're more detailed. The Vivo has more detailing as opposed to the OnePlus. Vivo colors will be more greener. This is more natural. The aspect ratio, this is 4:3. But both are equally good. But Vivo scores a little bit better in terms of camera, I would say. Like you see, the detailing here is much bigger, much brighter. So in terms of dimension, they are both identical. There's no problem about that. But the Vivo is more edgier. Now, in terms of weight, they are almost the same weight. I would say that OnePlus 8 weighs slightly heavier. So you can't change the aspect ratio on 48 but on 12 you can change the aspect ratio to 1:1. You can make it full. So I'll just show you how 1:1, which is the Instagram size. You can exactly take a picture and just post it without doing any addition. Then you can do a full length here, which looks like this. You can again make your edits here. But the moment you make it 48 megapixel shoot, if you use the 48 megapixel shooter, then you can't change the aspect ratio. It remains standard 4:3. So pretty much this is it. It's a very good package, OnePlus 8. Now coming to Vivo, if you see, the Vivo has photo, video. In the video you can have the zoom actions up to 5x. Then you can go to these very options. So here in Vivo you get everything outside. The moment you click on photo, you can click on HDR, you can go to 16:9, you can click on 4:3, or you can click on 1:1. This is the Instagram version. So as I said, both are equally good. Now the fourth lens, which the Vivo has, adds the element of quad camera setup of Vivo and the 3 camera setup of OnePlus. You've got that with Vivo. You can do a 60x zoom. Yes, you got me right. There's a super moon feature here, with which the fourth lens comes in the picture, and you can actually do a zoom of 60 times. That's incredible. So guys, you've seen the OnePlus 8 and the X50 Pro. Both are great phones, and both of them have a lot of features which are unique, which are self-sufficient, and for a 50,000 price point, they both make for a good buy. But the gimbal in the Vivo X50 Pro is something that is very unique, and I would say that if you are more inclined towards photography, then this is the one which is more complete, because it has a gimbal inbuilt. It has a 60x zoom, which this doesn't have. But otherwise, this is a complete phone. It's more premium also in terms of perception, but eventually both of them have the same lineage. Now you can have a look at the unboxing of the Vivo X50 Pro at the link below, and the OnePlus 8. You can take a look at what Manzila did, the 8 things which are good about this phone. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and keep sanitizing your hand and stay safe, guys.